Hello and welcome to another edition of Real Talk with your host, Bridgette Hurt. I am excited. Today you will receive a lot of information, and I'm excited because I have some really great people that's going to join me today. One of those people, her name is Autumn Keviness. She is the director of Big Future. You know what? This is an amazing day because guess what, parents? You're going to get some amazing information for your children, help for your students that are planning their life after high school with free college and career tools. Welcome to Real Talk, Miss Autumn.
Hello, Bridgette. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be on Real Talk.
Oh, I'm so excited because you are somebody. And when I say you're somebody, let me just say that Miss Autumn Keviness is a proud graduate of the University of Texas at Austin, where she received her PhD in journalism and a Master's of Art in radio, television, film. She is somebody. Welcome again to Real Talk.
It is an absolute honor to be here, Bridgette, as Big Future's director of Real Talk on Real Talk. So thank you.
I love it.
It's an absolute honor.
I love it. I love that connection. So tell me a little bit about what it is that you do before I get into my questions, because you are somebody.
Oh, wow. This is just, I'm so excited to share with you a little bit more about who I am. So as I mentioned, I am the director of Big Future's Real Talk. And Real Talk is such a phenomenal career and college exploration initiative that Big Future does. What we do is we really look for opportunities about career and college to share with Black students and families across the community. And so I love what I do. I'm the daughter of an educator. My mom was an elementary school educator for 40 years, and I modeled after my mom and became an educator, and I taught thousands of amazing students between high school and HBCU, and I am just honored to be here and connect with you and your audience.
This is great. Okay, let's jump into this. So, how does Big Future combine features and services to help all students chart a path after high school?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, right, I work with thousands of students, and so because I'm the director of Real Talk, and this is Real Talk, I'm going to give you Real Talk, Bridgette.
That's Real Talk. Let's go.
One thing you have to do, let's go, right? So one thing that I've noticed is that no student's path after high school is the same. And because of that becomes confusing, scary, more complicated than a Facebook status. All of that's happening, right? And so where Big Future steps in is Big Future recognizes that every student's path is unique. Yet we share with students how you can explore careers and how you can plan for college and how you can ultimately pay for college. And we have an amazing, comprehensive website, and this resource is completely free. It's completely free for students, for parents, for educators, and it really provides insight on how your team can take the right first step after high school.
Wow. That's amazing. And I'm so glad that we are offering this information today. My next question is, what are the burning questions coming from students today, and how is Big Future addressing those questions?
Let's keep the Real Talk going, right?
Yes.
Students want to know. Let's keep it going. Students want to know, is this the right major for me? What is my major? Is this major in alignment with my purpose? Right? We are students, Gen Z is dialed in to their purpose. And that is just phenomenal. They're contemplating this. Then students want to know, should I stay local? Should I go to the community college, then transfer? Students want to know, is this my dream school? Should I attend an HBCU, a historically Black college or university? Students, of course, want to know, Bridgette, now that I have an idea of my major and where I want to go, how do I pay for this? And all burning questions we answer over at Big Future, right? Again, we really get into how to explore careers, how to plan for college, and how to pay for college. And as I shared earlier that I'm the director of Big Future's Real Talk, we actually have, Bridgette, a way to answer students' burning questions in real time. So we have two amazing event platforms. We have our Big Future Live and we have our Real Talk. And this past year, we had over 200,000 students and caring adults register to attend one of our platform events and hear their questions answered in real time. So, for example, on Real Talk, we actually explored HBCUs and PWIs, which are predominantly white institutions. And we asked the president of Bowie State to give us more insight into attending her HBCU. So we came back later, Bridgette, and connected because, you know, administrators can be buttoned up a little bit, right? We needed to get the real tea, the real talk.
Right.
And so we came, right, we needed real tea. I said, okay, we talked to our administrators and our school leaders, but let's talk to the students. And so we brought in students. We brought in the student body president of Duke. We brought in a current student at Howard, current student at North Carolina A&T, a student at the University of Georgia. And we asked students to spill the real tea on what it's like to attend an HBCU or a predominantly white institution. So on Big Future, we answer students' questions, the burning questions in real time. And we also, through our platform, are able to share how to explore careers and how to plan for college as well as how to pay for college.
That is so awesome. This is just amazing. So I have another question. How does Big Future support caring adults as they help students get ready for life after high school?
All right, so Bridgette, I want to share, and I know our time is limited, so I'm going to give a lot to you and your wonderful listeners right now. For additional insight, please visit us over at bigfuture.org. But how we support caring adults is, for example, we have a checklist. And this is what I call a comprehensive checklist, okay? It's available both in English and in Spanish. And if you're trying to figure out, hey, what should my student or my grandchild, what should they be doing right now as a freshman or sophomore or junior or senior in high school? Then they can go on to Big Future and look at our college and career planning checklist. Let's say you have a student who is still trying to figure out what is their career and what's in alignment. Then please encourage your students to take our career quiz, right? This is something that is there to support students in figuring out what is that right first step after high school.
Okay.
And then, Bridgette, I want to say that I saved one of the best for last because this is just amazing. I want your listeners to know that over at Big Future, we actually have $40,000 and $500 Big Future scholarships. We reward, right? Let me say that again, $40,000 and $500 Big Future scholarships. Over at Big Future, we just don't want students to learn the information. We want students to actually take action. And so we reward students by starting their career list, building their college list, or completing the FAFSA and letting us know over at Big Future. And how we reward them, Bridgette, is that we enter students into a drawing to win one of our Big Future $40,000 and $500 scholarships. Since we've launched Big Future scholarships, Bridgette, we've actually awarded to over 21,000 students across our country nearly $18 million in scholarship money.
Ooh,
so I want you carrying I right? Did you say that? Like, okay.
Yes.
Hello. if that is a mic drop ever. That is a mic drop, right?
And I'm trying not to overtalk you with my oohs and my ahs, but this is amazing. Okay. So I need for you to give the information how to reach you.
You want to learn more about how to explore careers, how to plan for college, how to pay for college. If you want to learn more about what you should be doing with your student, your child, your grandchild, right now while they're in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, we have comprehensive checklists that detail milestones that should be happening right now. But this is a spring semester. It's a new semester. So this is time to take action. Right now, this is time to sit down with your student and see what they're thinking. Start exploring. Say, you know, I have this career quiz. I'm curious as to what careers and what interests are in alignment. And actually connect with students and your team on this. And then make sure your student is taking action on our Big Future Scholarship.org and kind of thinking through what we do. Because on our Big Future Scholarships, you will find that by taking action to get to the next step after high school, we will reward you. Right? When I told you, Bridget, that we actually give away those $40,000 scholarships, we will give away 2 of those monthly.
Oh, my goodness. Monthly. Stop it.
No. Let's give you the right website, bigfuture.org.
Okay.
So bigfuture.org. That is where you need to go. We actually have our amazing scholarship database. We had UNCF, our community partner. We had them on our Real Talk last year. Mm-hmm. And UNCF, for example, their scholarships are in our scholarship database. Because in our scholarship database, we have 24,000 different scholarships listed, valued at over $1.5 billion, Bridget.
This is great. I really, really hope that the listeners are listening and will reach out via the website bigfuture.org, because you know better, you do better. And when it's available, why not reach out? So I want to thank you so much. I know that we don't have enough time to cover everything, and I wish we did, because this is really great. But Autumn, I really thank you. She is the director of Big Future, and guess what? Your child can have a big future ahead of them if they reach out to Miss Autumn via website, and it is bigfuture.org. Get that scholarship. Get that scholarship for your child. Get that scholarship for your relative. Have someone to reach out. Bigfuture.org. And let's get in contact with Miss Autumn Caviness, because she is somebody, and there's a big future ahead for you. Thank you so much for joining us on Real Talk.
Bridget, this has been an absolute honor. Absolute honor. Please come visit us over at bigfuture.org, because at Big Future, you can own your future your way. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you. Have a great day. And we are continuing this awesome show. Thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Real Talk with your host, Bridgette Hurt. And we're talking about youth and how to further their education with scholarships. I have someone amazing here with me today. His name is Brother Bryan Hurt. He happens to be my husband, and he's a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. And I am so glad that you are joining us today. Welcome.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Can you please give us some information and let us know, what is Kappa League?
Kappa League is a subset of the Guy Wright program of the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, of which I am a proud member of, the Calumet-City Lansing Alumni Chapter, where Dr. Marcus Alexander is our pole mark, and Brother Darren Adams, he's the North Central Province pole mark of this entire region, which covers 5 states, which is Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin.
That's amazing. That is really amazing. So please tell the listeners who is eligible to become a part of the Kappa League.
Well, any young men from ages 12 to 18 in grades 6 through 12, they are eligible to become of our Kappa League program.
That's awesome. So what are some of the initiatives of the Kappa League?
I'm glad you asked. The Kappa League has 4 major initiatives, which is college preparation, college success, social action, positive vision, and it's really broken down into 7 phases. Phase 1 is self-identity and purpose, where they talk about discipline, awareness, and appearance. And discipline, I heard this a while ago. You're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decisions.
Wow.
Many times you will hear individuals say they just got dealt a bad hand, or they're down, or their luck. No, you have a lack of discipline. You don't exercise the discipline to exercise, and you don't have the discipline to exercise and eat right. But then there are consequences for your actions. There are consequences for your inactions. And then we talk about not only discipline, but awareness of who you are. You are gifted. You are talented. And part of the Kappa League is to help you discover those gifts and talents. But not just who they are, but whose they are. They are children of God. Many times young men, they try to fit in the crowd, but they're not created to fit in. They're created to stand out. The next thing we talk about and we address with them and we teach them and train them on is their appearance. Appearance, dress how you would like to be addressed. Young men, don't walk around with your pants sagging. Pull your pants up. Wear a shirt and tie. People will treat you with a level of respect simply by wearing a shirt and tie. So it's the little things like that. And then we go into phase 2, which is training and academics, career choice, and preparation and organization. Then phase 3 is competition. I know we live in a world where all the kids get a trophy, but that's not the reality. Life is competitive. There are winners and there are losers. So phase 3 is competition in politics and career advancement, even competition in sports. Then phase 4 is social. In this phase, we discuss religion, the arts, entertainment, conversation, communication, body language, eye contact, because communication is 60% nonverbal, 30% your tone, and 10% is actually what you're saying. So you can say the right thing the wrong way and send the wrong message. For instance, if you go to the bank and the banker is slouched down in their seat and looking away from you saying, "How can I help you?" In that tone of voice, as opposed to the banker with perfect posture, direct eye contact saying, "How can I help you?" They said the exact same thing, but their body language and tone spoke louder than their words. So then we have a phase where we teach them on health education, where we discuss sex education, physical fitness, drugs, health and safety. Another on economic empowerment. We have some financial experts come in where we teach them on the stock market, fundamentals of banking, earnings, saving and spending, cash versus credit. And the last phase is college and career, where we teach them on academic readiness, college admissions, financial aid workshops, and survival skills. I actually have a young man, Daniel Few, who is a former Kappa Leaguer. He's on the phone now. He is now on a full ride scholarship to North Carolina A&T.
So you mean to tell me that the Kappa League offers full ride scholarships?
No, but they can prepare you. They can give you the tools so you can apply yourself in school, get you ready in high school, and show you where all the money is. And sometimes you're eligible for a full ride scholarship.
Okay. All right. So again, you are listening to Real Talk Radio, and this is your host, Bridgette Hurt. We have Brother Bryan Hurt here, and he's a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, and we're talking about the Kappa League, which is an organization that help get our youth prepared for their college career. And so we have some more people that we're going to talk to on today, and I believe his name is Daniel Few. Welcome to the show, Daniel Few.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
Wonderful. We are so glad to have you here.
Likewise, I'm very happy to be here.
All right, so let's jump right in. So let's see, Daniel, what impact did the Kappa League have on your life?
I actually love this question. I wholeheartedly would say that Kappa League has changed my life in 3 major ways. So one of which being education. So while being in Kappa League, it was able to help me understand all the different things I was looking for in a college, whether that was a big city, small city, rural city, things like that. It also helped me understand how to make the right choice when deciding college. They formally helped me by giving me fee waivers to apply to the Common Black app, so I didn't have to worry about the burden of application fees. In addition to this, I was also granted mock interviews, resume workshops, business card templates, and professional clothing to make sure that I was not only ready for college life, but to make sure I was ready for the business world. So this also wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the amazing mentors and father figures within this organization, which furthermore leads me to my second reasoning. Kappa League granted me a myriad of father figures and mentors, even when I had my own father in my home. These men were the men who helped me look over my college and scholarship essays, checked in on my mental health, supported all of my fundraisers and extracurricular activities, and also helped me academically while I was in college. You know, college life is very hard at times. If it wasn't for these men, I don't think I would be on a full ride at my institution. And with that, I can say that with the help of these men, I finished my first semester with a 3.94 GPA.
Woo! I need some hand claps. Woo, 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 woo. That is so awesome, Daniel. Wow. Okay, I know a lot of men don't like to tell their age, but can you tell your age?
I can. I am 18 years old.
He's still in college.
Oh my goodness. You are so bright and intelligent, and I'm just in awe of what has taken place in your life, and I know that you're thankful. Brother Hurt, do you have some more things to share with us?
Yes, so we want to let you guys know how you can apply for Kappa League. So you want to go to this website, www.calcitynoops.com. That's www.calcitynoops.com. And you can, applications will be placed online next week, and we will have open registration until March to get your young man ready for Kappa League. I myself wish that I was aware of this program when I was growing up, because I grew up in a single parent home and I did not have a father in the household. Thank God for men in the church, but this Kappa League will offer those evil single parents, and even like you heard Daniel say, he had a father in the house, but it was still some additional mentorship, because a lot of times it takes other men to try to get through to your children and prepare them. And this not only prepares them for college, it prepares them for life beyond college.
I believe it. And it sounds like an amazing program. And I wish that, and it might have been around for years and years and people don't know about it, but this is how you come into the know. Like this talk show right now, the Real Talk Show with your host, Bridgette Hurt. And I have some amazing people that have been on this show today. Brother Bryan Hurt, who is a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, and he also happens to be my amazing husband, who's doing great things in the community, for the people of the community, within the community, around the community, and we are so thankful. And I wanted to allow you to share the information about this great fraternity and this Kappa League one more time, because somebody just tuned in and they want to know, how can I get information for my son? How can I get information for this great fraternity so that I can grow further in my future?
So you want to go to our website at www.calcitynoops.com. www.calcitynoops.com. That's www.calcitynoops.com for more information on the Kappa League.
Now, can you give just a word of encouragement to the people as we close out this show today? Can you give them a word?
If I can give a word of encouragement, I will say this. We were all created with a purpose and for a purpose. And if you don't seek God on who you are and what you were born to do, you will end up attempting to do something you weren't equipped or prepared to do. You have to know who you are. But the enemy will distract you from what you're called to do and what you're created to do by what looks appealing or by looking at someone else's gift. That's how he gets us distracted. And on social media and on he multiplies our distractions on Facebook and IG and TikTok shows on who's doing what and who's checking in where. And some people are more concerned about what their ex is doing after they break up or after they divorce than when they were together. But focus on your purpose, on what you are called and created to do, and work that. And God will give you whatever you need to fulfill what he created you to do.
That's amazing. So what about in the field of education? But then the news is saying that eventually degrees are going to be irrelevant. So would you still encourage someone to get that education instead of... Okay.
I would encourage you to get your education, because I just like to know what's going on. And nothing can take the place for experience. You can't learn that in a classroom. Everything is hands-on. Everything you know about your job, about your career, about whatever your field or level experience on is, you're going to learn by doing it, because you get more experience by doing it. However, it still doesn't negate the fact education, it could be the great equalizer, because a lot of times they will use that, and I hate to say it, to disqualify a lot of African Americans. You know, they're not qualified because they don't have the adequate education. But a degree, for me, it was just a personal fulfillment that I had. Even though I had the experience, I had the knowledge, I had the tools, whatever it is that I needed to succeed in my field. And God has tremendously blessed me, but I still wanted to finish and get my degree.
Because knowledge is what?
Power.
Come on, somebody.
And not just what you know, but who you know.
Come on, somebody. Listen, this has been a great edition of Real Talk with your host, Bridgette Hurt. And I've had the pleasure of interviewing my amazing husband by the name of Brother Bryan Hurt. Come on, somebody. And he's a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. They're doing amazing things for the community, around the community, within the community, and for our youth in the community in the form of Kappa League. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day.
You too.
You are listening to Real Talk with your host, Bridgette Hurt. This has been an amazing show. This entire show has been geared toward helping our youth to further their education. We had Autumn Caviness, who is director of Real Talk and Big Future, and she's a part of the college board.